Welcome to To Be Human podcast, episode 32 on connections. So, today I wanted to talk about, how the world, connects with itself, how people connect in the world, and all the different connections of things, in the world. Because I did a communication, which, is a form of, connecting, but wanted to, delve a bit more deeply into connections itself. So, I guess, start off with the basics. What is a connection? It's, when, a person or an object connects with another person or object, but mainly in this context, people and objects, and it forms a bond, where it's a good bond or destructive bond. Not all connections are good, but there'll always be, different forms of connections. So I guess it's up to you to try and control if your connections are good or bad. So ideally you don't want bad connections, because if you're related to something that's causing you a problem, or could actively cause you problems, or a person causing you problems, it could be quite annoying. So ideally you want good connections, but won't always happen, because sometimes in life you're just gonna technically connect with bad people. But yeah, but connection is a key part of life, and there's always going to be different connections in the world, and yeah, a lot of different things. But what can I say to delve a bit more deeply? I don't know. Connections are just, a critical part of the world, and without connections, I don't think the world would technically work, both on a more metaphorical sense, as you kind of need to sometimes work together to get things done, but also on an actual larger scale with, actual science, how, elements and molecules form bonds and connections, and without those we wouldn't be able to exist as people and stuff. So connection is critical, both in the metaphorical and literal sense. But not talking about, literal connections of things. It's more metaphorical in this context, but still connection for society is important, but yeah, connections are vital, and yeah, honestly, there's not much else to say then. You don't really want bad connections, and you ideally want good ones, but who knows what connections you'll get. You need connections to work as people. Sometimes, obviously, we want to be alone, but disconnecting yourself from the world can be detrimental, and yeah, so yeah, it's good to have some connections and not to burn every bridge, but yeah, otherwise, not a lot else to say, honestly, so honestly, this might be a short episode, so yeah, I guess that'll conclude for this podcast episode. Just, connections are just, yeah, important, yeah. I'm gonna keep repeating myself, so yeah, I'm just gonna conclude, so yeah, I'm doing my proper outro, so yeah, I guess, thank you for watching this podcast, and yeah, until the next time, peace.